Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Random Generation Gaming. We're going to play something, and today we plan something very special for you. As part of my anime game series, I am going to be playing the Macross mod for Homeworld Remastered. Now, this is not a anime game. However, the mod I'm going to be using is from a very popular anime. So, first off, let's start with what is Homeworld. Homeworld is an old school space RTS, real time strategy game. Then you had Homeworld 2. Then you got Homeworld Remastered. Homeworld Remastered lets you play the original Homeworld 1 and 2, and it also lets you play the remastered version with updated graphics. That's the version we're going to be playing. Now, the mod we're going to be used, this is where the anime part comes in. The mod is from a very popular manga and anime called Macross. So we are using the Macross mod. Okay, this mod is rare, hard find, so you're going to see it here first. Okay, so what is Macross? Macross is a very popular anime where the United Nations Space Force has to fight off an alien invasion from the Zentradi. The Zentradi are 60-foot aliens with millions of ships, and they want something on Earth. If other words, if they couldn't get the protoculture or the robo technology from Earth, they could just blow up the whole Earth. But that's what's keeping them from blowing up the Earth. Now you have the humans who are in the SDF-1. That is a crashed robo-technology ship, and they turn it into a base. It is a giant, basically aircraft carrier ship. The arms are aircraft carriers. It can transform into a robot. It is basically a giant ship. It hyperspace out into space somewhere, and it takes Macross City with it. So the residents of Macross City have to live on this ship and fend off against aliens. So that is the story. It is a very popular anime. Now, I grew up on this anime in the 80s. However, it was not called Macross. It was called Robotech. A company named Harmony Gold took the rights and they published the Macross saga into Robotech, the first 60 episodes of the anime. After that, they had a second generation and a third generation, which were not part of the original Macross saga, but it was part of the Robotech anime that I grew up on. That got them into some trouble with the creators of the Macross saga, so a lot of the good Macross anime has never made it into the United States. So that's everything. We are going to be checking out this mod, see if some of these models bring back nostalgia, see how good these models look and things like that, and hopefully we won't get attacked. I have already built all the units that I can for this game and put them into groups just so I can showcase them to you. So without further ado, let's check this out. Okay, I can see some red back there, so it looks like we're going to get attacked. So first things first,
Group 10 reporting.
let's look at the SDF-1. It is very gorgeous for an old school RTS game. So this is the giant SDF-1 ship. It transforms. You can see the arms are from an aircraft carrier. It can transform into a giant robot. You can upgrade the SDF ship with like putting a little, putting a little robots here that will defend the ship if it's getting attacked here as well. They don't move, they just upgrade. Okay, here we go. Then
Group 9.
I got some carriers here.
Acknowledged.
I got the ARMD class space carrier that I can build more units with, and I got the
Standing by.
ARMD class cruiser. I also got the
Roger.
Oberth class space destroyer. Let's get some closer looks at some of these. See, it says UN Spacey on it. Still looks pretty. Let's see here. What else we got?
Ready.
Get some closer looks at the carriers. Got the little robots on there defending it. Okay, and that's that. Now let's start looking at some of these units. First, let's look at some of the basic
Group
non-important units. My group 6 I got out here. So in my group 6 I got the ES-11RC. Oops.
Group 6 reporting.
ES-11RC, this is the Glamour ES. This is a scout ship. It says UN Spacey on it. Okay, look at that, looking pretty. Looks just like that in the anime. Okay.
Group 6 standing by.
Let's see. I have the Stonewell Belcom VF. VF stands for Veritech -X-4. This is a prototype. So this was the prototype before the original Veritech. It does not transform. Let's see
Group
what else
6.
we got. We got a bomber unit. It says UN dash space or U.N. Spacey on it. This is the Nordstrom QF-3000E Ghost. This is a bomber. It does not transform, but we are getting to the good transforming stuff.
Group 6 standing
And
by.
then lastly in this group, we have the Lancer. Looks just like it does in the anime. I believe it was computer controlled, no pilot in it. I cannot remember. That was a long time ago. But yeah, everything looks just like the cartoon did. Now let's look at
Group 1 copies.
my resource collectors. Okay, these are the Glamour spider bugs. They used to do repairs and things in the anime. Look at those Zentradi ships back there. They weren't brown. They were green in the anime. They are coming for me. So let's get a move on with some of this
Group
stuff.
2 reporting.
Now, we get into the good stuff now.
Standing by.
We got the Nordstrom VF-1A Valkyrie. VF stands for Veritech Fighter. This is a jet and it can transform into a robot. These legs flip down. This thing curves. The head pops up. The arms come out. I had some of the plastic toys. They were very popular back in the day. So this is the basic brown Veritech. And by the way, let's just pause for a second. Another thing I want to tell you guys, when I was little I had the Transformer Jetfire. Jetfire wasn't like the small plastic Veritech fighters, but it was metal. But the Transformer Jetfire is a straight rip off of the Veritech from Robotech. Okay, he was the same jet. He transformed the same way. He looked the same way. Same type of gun and everything. He was a transformer named Jetfire, which is a popular transformer, one of the first flying Autobots. However, the actual toy was an exact duplicate ripoff of the toys and the anime from the Macross Robotech saga. All right, let's get back to it. So where are we at?
Group 3 reporting.
Again, let's get on close on one of these. This is the Nordstrom Veritech -1A Super Valkyrie. Okay, let's zoom in on you. All right, now same thing like with the Jetfire transformer. I'm gonna get attacked. Let's just back up for a minute. He had, hold on, get a good look at him, and then do. Oh, come on, stop that super camera. Yeah, so these jets right here, or these big jetpacks, the Transformer Jetfire came with them in the case hat. They were red. He had the same gun. He had the missiles under him and everything like that. But anyway, this is my Super Valkyrie. It can transform. Now let's see what some of these
Group
fools
3
look
copies.
like.
Group 4 reporting.
This is another Nordstrom VF-1A Super Valkyrie, and I wanted you to see what it looks like in robot mode. That's it in robot mode. It says UN Spacey on
Resource
the
collector
gun.
awaiting orders.
I heard you. Even Jetfire had these on, but they were red. They could come off. He had these two that could be on his back in jet mode or flight mode. They were
Group
red.
4
They
copies.
could come off. Let's look at another one. Not that
Group
one.
4.
This one, while in jet form. They were red instead of blue, but yeah, he had these shields on the legs. They could come off. They were red. So it was an exact rip-off of the gun was even right there till you transformed it. Then that's his arm. It would come out and look like this. So yeah, it was an exact rip-off of the Veritech fighter, the toy and the cartoon. Okay, let's see here.
Group 4 copies. Group 5 copies.
Alright. And we basically got the same thing, except this one is the Gerwalk RMS. Not really too different, just a little more powerful. But it can go into Guardian mode. Now, that's another point I should tell you guys. Guardian mode is when you're halfway between robot, and you're halfway between jet fighter. So basically, the legs are out, the arms are out, the legs are out, the arms are out, gun in the arms, but the head, you're not standing up straight, you're sliding around on the legs. You still got the jet point. Okay, you can do that with the Transformer Jetfire, and they used to do it a lot when they wanted to move fast, but they didn't want to fly. I'm going to be showing you some of that in some of my other Robotech games I got. I got one that's not released in the United States, so that's going to be part of my anime series. So make sure you check that out. Okay, so let's see what else we
Group
got.
6 reporting.
We already did a 6.
Group 5. Group 7 copies.
All right, now this is the Shinakasu Veritech-1J GPB-1S Armored Valkyrie. Okay, this one was a little different. It didn't transform. It was just in robot mode. Let's get a close look at you. Do I got to get on your brother instead? Let's see here. Let's get a close look at one of them. Let's try the first one. Let's see here.
Group 7 reporting. Reporting.
Let's see here. Here we go. So yeah, that's that. And then last but
Group
not
7
least,
copies. Group 8.
I got some heroes. Okay, so I got Second Lieutenant Maximilian Genius. He was Rick Hunter's one of his best friends, him and Ben, but Ben died. He was a genius pilot. Oh, got to talk about a little side note about him. So he was a genius pilot, wore glasses even though he wasn't in charge like Rick Hunter. He fell in love with the Zentradi spy. They shrunk the Zentradi down to our size, center in. He fell in love. They had a baby together, Dana. Okay, I forgot her last name, Dana Starling, something like that. Yeah, Dana started off the second generation of Robotech, which is not part of the original Macross saga. But anyway, this is the guy who had a baby with her. He flew the blue Veritech. He was a genius pilot. Okay, now let's see here.
Group 8 reporting.
We got Lieutenant Hikaru Ichigo. Okay, usually her fighter is in, jet fighter mode, but yeah, she got into some combat, so she's in robot mode. Okay, so this is what the Jetfire transformer actually looked like. It was red and white, except all of this blue stuff was actually red. I keep talking about it because it's a trip how they ripped it off like that. And then finally we got Captain Roy Fokker. He did die eventually in the anime, but he was the star of the anime. Rick Hunter's friend. He's the one convinced Rick Hunter to join the United Space Forces. But he was a genius pilot too. He was captain of Skull Squadron. See that skull on his chest? That brings back memories. Skull Squadron was the most popular squadron in the anime. They were the best of elites. But yeah, that's what that looks like. So yeah, you are seeing some stuff here, and
Group 2.
that's pretty much it. Let's show you something else. Let's see here. We got us a hurt one here. Let's make him dock and see what he
Docking
does.
underway.
Wuzua Wazawazao Azimazao Azimazao. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. When you dock, they heal up. But thanks everybody for watching. This is Random Generation Gaming. This is
Docking signal green.
Homeworld Remastered, the Macross mod. Let's see, I think I got one
Group
other
10
thing
copies. Group 10.
I can show you. Let's just build something really quick and watch it fly off of the
Construction underway.
watch it fly off of the arm. It's gonna fly off right here. Let's move. It's gonna fly right off this arm. There he goes. Zoom. All right, well, thanks for watching. See you next time.